Hello, folks, and welcome back to Battle for Azeroth. And there we go, there's some vision. Also, doesn't this guy look incredible? Love the facial hair, the monocle, the hair, the outfit. Just noticed him floating around there, and yeah, looks incredible. Ooh, what legendary do you have on? Hmm. Alright. I'm always, since I'm so far behind, I was kind of anticipating him being some, like, max level player. I didn't notice, well, obviously max level, but, max level and geared, but whatever. I just got distracted there. But yeah, I know. Just looks awesome. The outfit, the facial hair, just, yeah, looks cool. So. Oh yes, let's go toss these up. These are stuff that failed, so let us go toss these up again. Some stuff sold, some stuff failed. Sadly, some stuff just ain't selling. Like I was saying, the one thing that's terrible with WoW is that after a certain point, that it's better just to vendor things. With EVE Online, you will never run into that issue. Never. Because you don't pay a fee till the thing actually sells. And then, it's a 5% fee on it. But it's not paid till you sell it. So it's... Seriously, nice. So again, it's... I can sell it? Hey. But yeah, it's a major... It's a... It's a major advantage this game, FF14 has over this game. Not having to worry about deposits over basically ending up more, costing you more than the thing is worth is beautiful, you know? Like, oh, it didn't sell, well, I'll just refresh the follower and try again. Also, I am realizing I do have a ton of unsellable quote in my bank that I need, that if I want to get rid of, oh, it's either vendor and waste or drop like mining, pick up tail ring, wad tail ring, and use that to get rid of it. I'll probably do that at some stage, but not right now. Okay, bread lady.
How are you?
I want to keep that as a memento. I'm very sentimental. Like I said, I still have a rare over in my bank from out of Azure Mist. there's something I wanted to say, but my issue now is just finding a way to segue into it right, you know? So how should I do so? Remember I was saying that I had the falling out with some guildies, and that's why I ended up leaving. Obviously, I'm not going to go into the details of it. It wouldn't be appropriate. But what I will say, and I have no issue saying, is thinking back on it, like, both sides made mistakes. I made mistakes, they made mistakes, both during it and afterwards it got brought up again. That might have been one of my mistakes. Maybe I should have let it lie. But, basically what I'm saying here, it's kind of a learn from my mistakes. One thing I've kind of, as of synchronized birds, one thing I've kind of come to terms with is, well, I've thought about it, and something I've realized is, you know, when you make a mistake, people always talk about getting the other person's, you know, apologizing to them and getting their forgiveness. Beyond that, you need to be able to forgive yourself. And the big thing in, like, you know, forgive yourself and them, and if you can't, at least accept it. It's very hard to do either. Very, very hard indeed. So, still not used to this. The stats. When I said overfed, I was hoping for something good there. But yeah, basically, you have to be able to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and forgive or accept their thing, you know, to be able to actually move on. I had a phrase better in my head earlier. Of course, it's been a while since I told it true, so I can't quite remember. Maybe I'll bring it up again if I feel I can better articulate it. But yeah, you know, someone out there watching this might end up being good advice for them. So it just learn from my mistakes, you know, learn from my fuck ups. But yeah, while, you know, apologizing and getting, you know, forgiveness from person questions is a good thing, you always have to be able to forgive yourself. Because, and, you know, otherwise it's hard to move on. And beyond that, for one reason or another, rightly or wrongly, you mightn't be able to, you know, ever get that from the other person. And even if you do, you mightn't be able to truly accept it. Because you can't forgive yourself. That's something I struggle with. I screw up in some minor way when minor thing, and I apologize, say to mom or whatever. She says, it's fine, but I can't accept it, so I keep apologizing. It's, you know, yeah, so it's an important skill to learn, and I'm sure there's people older than me who haven't got this. I know I still don't. I just recognize it as a thing I need to work on. That's all. It's being able to forgive yourself. And if something has happened to you, I'm speaking more generally here, it was just that falling out made me think of it. If something has happened to you, accepting it. If you can't forgive it, accept it. Try. You know, you kind of have to if you want to be able to move beyond it. If you want to not let it burden you, control you, what have you, you know? You have to be able to put it to one side. I had a phrase better in my head earlier, but yeah, it was just simply thinking back on the other thing. I was realizing I had made mistakes. I handled it poorly. So had they. But while the thing was bothering me, I was realizing that if I wanted it to stop, I would have to come to terms with and accept or forgive both of it, you know? So, again, obviously I'm not going to go into details to any degree, which may make it sound worse than it is, but it's a stupid kerfuffle anyway, but learn from it. Hmm? I'm going to stop this here, I'll make it easier to check it. Hey folks, hummed and hawed and flustered, stuff selling a bit there. But I think what I've got is fine. Again, obviously I won't be going into the other thing. It wouldn't be appropriate, but you can at least learn from generalities of it. We'll all screw up at one stage or another. It's simply a matter of being able to forgive or at least accept it in ourselves. Once we've at least tried to make amends. Some people are a little too overeager to forgive themselves. They need to ease up on that side. Others need to harden up, well, to go a little harder on it. And to be able to accept or forgive the other side. Otherwise, it's just going to haunt you in one way or the other. Like, I fucked up, or they annoy me. If you want to be able to really move on, you kind of have to just be able to really move on. It's difficult to do. Very, very difficult. So, let us continue. Let me move on, because I'm about to keel over here. My heart can't take it. Thinking? Let's run some of these. Because I can get Azeroth thing out of it. Upgrade this. Tier 3. Oh, Quartermaster. Sure. Order of Embers is nearly done. Again.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Hail, champion.
So little. Ooh, one sec. Hey folks, I'm back, gonna do Island.
What do you seek?
Dark Mirror. Wow.
Keep your wits about you.
Was it always 9,000 Azeroth? Tempting just selling these, but I probably shouldn't.
Good news! We have a jetpack. Bad news, it's missing some parts. Always something, isn't it?
Along with the Alliance. Sometimes the element
so some significance down there.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
But yeah, I ended up when I stopped there. I tried to record an extra little like a retake. Well, sorry, not when I stopped there when I was at the boat, but when I was still over the water. I stopped there to try and record another take of it. Then I ended up talking to Mum about it, just to run past someone else, get an alternative perspective. And she just responded to me there, so just had to stop again. But all was grand. Hulking Azeroth.
Azeroth just showed up. Probably sniffed out the Azeroth. Wait, do they have visitors?
Bindings. Hope we get some items here, you know, about the other stuff happening in the world. That was kind of nice. I just wish it was better about. Well, it was less of a pain in the ass to get. Islands just don't feel that fun. Whoa! Really? We're gonna put that in the jetpack? Oh, Mogu.
It's too far away.
Okay. I wanted to fight it. Didn't know if I didn't see anyone else engaging it. Uh, Random dwarf.
It's too far away.
Haven't seen the Soren. Or Sorox, or whatever they are. Ooh, sumptuous fur assault. Beautiful.
Our hole's glittering and shining. Just a few more of these rocks, and we're off.
Venture Co. Powerful foe. Do it. Whoa! Didn't realize you'd come to assist me.
And we're off. Wow, look at that hole. Nice job out there.
Giggling flame. Oh, move. The most nefarious of the trickster spirits, and the reason why the Pandaren invented fireproof pants. Never did try Mythic.
A job's a job, mate. Let's get
We owe much to the Alliance.
There, see? I knew you could send more than 2. Not sure why I was taking issue last time. One thing good about the stat crunch and well the adjustments to the like expansions, how anyone can go into like you do a tutorial zone, then you go into Pandaria instead of leveling up to it. I think that might increase the importance of all the older gear, but still, I'm doubting it's going to end up quite as nice as
Bad news. It's missing some parts.
FF14's.
Always something, isn't it?
Once I'm done with this, I think I'm going to get back to that. I'm trying a bit of Elder Scrolls, but I'm not sure how into it I'm going to get. It is a little weird, like you start off with 15,000 hit points. But apparent reasoning for that... Oh, could have given Blessing of Freedom myself out. The reasoning for that is simple, apparently. They have a system called Champion Points, and you don't... The benefit of Champion Points wasn't apparently previously very obvious under the normal system, which was what a game would typically be like. Like it would be, it's like health system and all that would be more like WoW. The Champion Points weren't their benefit wasn't that obvious, so they cranked everything up to an insane degree to make it, more the benefits of it more immediately obvious and whatnot. Which, to be honest, it just ends up smelling wrong to me, if you get me. Like, some games are... I know. It's just like... Oh, you're level 10 billion and you've just started the game, or, whatever. It's just something like... What ball? I don't know. I just have a vague recollection of seeing some cheap... shady game with some really bullshit stats to it. And just seeing a game, the Elder Scrolls thing having its stats ridiculous like that, just makes me think of it. But I can't remember what cheap sleazy game I'm even thinking of. I say sleazy and it's just in a I know it's a cheap money-making exploitative thing. Oh, good. It did give it to me. Component. Whoa,